Well, hello everyone. I thought I'd do another video or a few of these different videos in the next week and illustrate a few of the things that I will be talking about in a live soon when I'm going to cover AI. Now, AI will replace a lot of jobs. And the funny thing is a lot of them aren't jobs that you would think of. Now, one of the that I'm sure they will replace is fashion design. And to illustrate this today, we're going to do something simple. I put up an image prompt of corset completely covered in sparkling gems of vibrant and radiant color, and I gave the background of a satin shiny cloth just for some contrast so you can see. Now we'll start creating us some images. And we've got the first one up. And as you see, it decided to make the gems like flowers. That's very unique. And you see how it did the front? You know, the flowers right there are the snaps. Now let's see our next one. And you can see they did a swimsuit design with that one. Now, as a swimsuit, that's gorgeous. You know, if you were just to have that as a swimsuit, you can see it gave it a crotch. So yeah, like I said, that would make a gorgeous swimsuit. And now you see this one. This one is well, it's unique, kind of childlike in its own way. And that's pretty too. It's very similar to the one we just did a second ago. So we will do that again. And like I said, fashion design, that's one of those jobs that's going the way of the buggy whip maker. And you see how they did that, the front of that with the snaps. Next one's up. I like that except for the part in the middle. Let's just say that looks a little bit easy access, but other than the part in the middle, that is gorgeous. Now that's pretty. Let's focus in a little more on it. Now, let's go over here and take out sparkling gems. Come on, backward, backward, backward. It's wanting to be a little bit, it's not wanting to go. And we'll just create a random corset. Because once again, this is just to give you guys an idea that a fashion designer job is history. Now, you can be a fashion designer, but in the future, you will be getting inspired by AI. Now, sometimes it remembers former prompts. So you remember how I had it covered in something and of different color? Well, it picked up on that even though I changed the prompt. It kind of sometimes remembers taste. Now, that's pretty. That's a lot more pretty than what you see in the rack. That one's definitely an F. You know, actually, it will bomb making things regularly, but once again, it takes seconds to do these. Now, I'm sure there's someone in the world that would like that. But that's definitely not to my taste. Just saying. That's stunning in its own way. That's even more stunning in every way. And like I said, these aren't designs from anywhere. The AI is coming up with this all on their own. That's pretty from the back. That woman was missing some legs, dude. But we're just asking for a corpse. We didn't ask for legs, did we? And the last one came up dirty. Now that's where we'll leave it, but yes, like that is quite stunning. But yes, if you're a fashion designer in the future, you'll be sitting around just generating things with AI all day. And as I said before, AI will revolutionize the fashion industry. Now, please put your comments below and have a good night.